everyone, and welcome to another video. Denise would like to introduce you to Fennimore Anderson. Hello Denise, happy new month. Good afternoon. How are you doing today? I'm fine, thanks. That's good. Where are you from? And what's the weather like over there? I live in Guildford, and it's 21 degrees C, with light cloud, sunny periods, and a light breeze backing westerly. Oh, nice. England? My mum is actually from England. I've been to Manchester a couple of times for vacation. Hope to visit there soon again. Were you born and raised there in England? It's been raining throughout the entire day. I've always lived in Guildford. Where did your mum live? My mum was from London, although I lost her at a very early age. Have you ever been to any other countries? Maybe for a visit or a vacation? Lots, yes. Have you? Yes, I've been to a lot of countries due to my job. Do you mind telling me about a list of some of the countries you've been to? France, Spain, Holland, Italy, Malta, Canaries, USA, Canada. Can I have a list of some of the countries you visited, please? Oh, no problem. I've been to the Canada, Spain, UK, Portugal, France, Netherlands, Australia, Thailand, Switzerland, Greece, Cyprus, Italy. I grew up in Holland. I reside in the United States, but I'm currently working in Israel for some months now. Where have you been in Australia? Sydney and Melbourne. I've always wanted to go to Sydney. Have you been there before? You could visit there someday. I hope to visit there when I'm finally done here. What do you think? What did I say? You already did. I was asking if you've been there. What do you think? What did I say? Oh, sorry. LOL. And they cross-posted, because she pasted the bit where she said, I've always wanted to go to Sydney. Oh, yes, my bad. What state in USA did you visit? Do you have families and friends there? Florida and Alaska. No, I don't have either there. When did you visit? We went to Disney World when the children were small, probably about 40 years ago, and I went on a cruise to Alaska with my late husband after we retired. I think it was 10 years ago. I'm sorry about your late husband. How long has it been? Since his demise. His demise? That's a bit flippant. He died 6 years ago. I assume your own wife also made an untimely exit. Yes, lost my wife and son 3 years ago. I guessed so. Do you have grown-up kids and grandkids? I have 2 children and 4 grandchildren. Wow! You have a wonderful family. How old is your oldest son? I, on the other hand, have experienced a tremendous loss. I lost my wife and only son, and now I'm left with my adopted daughter, who's been a shining light in my life and the reason I keep going. She's still young, and I want to ensure she has the best possible future. I don't have any grandchildren, but I'm grateful for the love and joy my daughter brings me. Good morning, Denise. I have a son and a daughter. Why are you interested in the age of my son and not my daughter? Are you a misogynist? Sorry, I was thinking your son might be the oldest. That was why I asked. I'm not a misogynist. I also have a daughter who I adopted 7 years ago and love her very much. Have a great day. Hope you're having an amazing day. Are we good? Just curious to know. Hello again. I went out for the day with my friend. I hope you all had an amazing day. What are you doing at the moment? Good morning. Hello again. Hi, Denise. Hello again. How are you doing today? Good morning. Hello again. This is getting very boring. LOL. I actually don't know why you keep on repeating this hello again. Because you keep repeating good morning and hi. It's boring. Well, I didn't realise I was boring to you. How old are you, Denise? Asking respectfully. I'm 75. How old are you? Are you seriously 75? Because you don't look your age. I just turned 70. When's your birthday? Hope you don't mind sending me a current picture of you. Clearly that's a lie, because if you really were 70, you'd be retired, not working in Israel. So how old are you really, please? As in, honestly, sincerely, I can't lie to you. I was 69 years old when I started working here under contract. My retirement is scheduled for December. I was born in 1954, and I'm puzzled as to why you would think I would misrepresent my age. Well, I never said you lied about your age. I was only surprised. Are you that much of an idiotically twat? I was asking you, yes you, to tell me, honestly, sincerely and without lying to me, what your age is. Because we both know you didn't start your current contract when you were 69. And we both know you wouldn't have been posted to Israel at the age of 70. So you have one last chance to be honest with me. Otherwise you can go away and annoy someone else. Hey, I'm really sorry if there's been any confusion. I understand why you might be questioning things, but I want to be as open and honest with you as possible. And if the person that you're talking to online tells you they want to be open and honest, then you know you're talking to a scammer. Yes, I'm 70, and I'm still actively working as an orthopaedic surgeon. In our field, it's not uncommon for surgeons to continue practicing into their 60s and 70s, especially if they're still physically capable and mentally sharp, which I pride myself on being. I've been fortunate to have a long and fulfilling career, and I still love what I do. My contract and current work assignments are a testament to that. I wouldn't continue if I didn't feel I could give my best, and I want you to know that I wouldn't mislead you. I really want to know you more. I hope this clears things up. I want you to know that I'm a very trustworthy and honest person. Another thing that only scammers say. You can always rely on me to be straightforward and transparent in all of my interactions with you. We've both experienced losing someone special within ourselves, something that once made us happy, but I believe we can find that happiness again together. Sometimes I get a little confused or overwhelmed with my work, constantly running from one place to another. The medical field can be demanding, and if you could see the way it works, you'd understand just how much it pulls me in different directions. But in the midst of it all, I know there's something real and beautiful growing in our conversation, and I really want to be concentrated now. It's been hectic for me this few months I've spent here. I've been choked up with a lot of tasks. Please don't be mad at me, okay? Let's keep this conversation going. You'll understand me better, I promise. I so wish that was true. Time will tell, said Denise, in reply to him saying he was a very trustworthy and honest person. Okay, we'll look forward to that. We got bad signals yesterday night. That was why I wasn't able to text. What's the time over there now? It's midday, said Denise 12 hours later. I'm sure you can use Google to find the time. Did you check when I sent the message? I don't force a friendship, ma'am. All I ever seek for is true love, and nothing much. If you don't want to be friends, it's fine. Just let me know, so I won't send you a text again. I don't see how that affects your ability to use Google to check the time, but to save you having to do it again, you're 2 hours ahead of us. And the way to find true love is to ask the lady of your dreams questions that you could easily answer for yourself. I believe it's important for us to get time to get to know each other better before rushing into anything serious. Building a strong foundation is key to understanding if we're truly compatible. I want to be sure I'm with the right person, and I feel it's wise to approach things carefully. Mutual respect is essential to me, and if there's ever a lack of kindness or understanding, it would be difficult for us to move forward. Let's take things step by step and see where this journey leads us. That's what I believe on. Awesome. So you believe that asking questions you can easily answer yourself is important. I'll disagree. I think far from demonstrating mutual respect, it shows laziness and a lack of initiative. I'm not looking for a man that can't think for himself and needs every little thing done for him. That's what I believe on. You've had a long career. Tell me about it and some of the interesting positions you've held. I appreciate your perspective, and I agree that independence and initiative are important qualities. Asking questions, for me, is often about gaining deeper insight into a person's thoughts and values, but I understand your point. How would knowing the time give you a deeper insight into my thoughts and values? As for my career, I've been an orthopaedic surgeon for over 25 years, which has taken me to many places. Right now, I'm working on a contract in Israel, caring for injured and disabled soldiers affected by the war. It's one of the more challenging roles I've taken on, but also incredibly rewarding. Over the years, I've held several positions in different parts of the world, from hospitals to military settings, and each has given me valuable experiences and lessons. What about you? I'd love to hear more about your journey. I was an accountant. I ran my own business with my late husband. We did accounts for small businesses and individuals. What did you do before you became a surgeon? I don't understand why you're so mean with your questions. Before becoming an orthopaedic surgeon, I completed medical school and specialised training in orthopaedics. Prior to that, I spent time studying and gaining experience in the medical field, including internships and residencies to hone my skills. What about you? What led to your career path? I was good at maths and enjoyed working with numbers. How's that mean? How long did it take you to complete medical school and spend time studying and gaining experience? Look, I'm just trying to be friendly and not too many questions. At least one question at a time. By the way, I need to get back to work. I just got an emergency that I must attend to. I will reply to your text when I have time. I'm asking one question at a time because I'm interested in your career. How long did it take you to complete medical school and spend time studying and gaining experience? Our man's emergency was forgotten. I can only hope that someone else tended to the patient. Your question here, he said in reply to her saying, how long did it take you to complete medical school and spend time studying? Has no meaningful response. If I decide to ask you, how long did you spend to be good at maths before becoming an accountant? Will you have an answer for me? I was good at maths from a small child. It took me almost 10 years to complete my accountancy studies. Now please answer my question. You said, I completed medical school and specialised training in orthopaedics. Prior to that, I spent time studying and gaining experience in the medical field, including internships and residencies to hone my skills. How long did that take you? If you continue to be rude and refuse to answer, I'll be forced to assume that you're telling me silly stories. An answer surgeon. Of course, that's the problem with using ChatGPT or some other chat generator. If you don't read what it said, you've no idea what you've said. And please stop being rude. At least try to sound like a mature gentleman, not a petulant child. Apologies if my earlier response seemed unclear. Becoming an orthopaedic surgeon takes a significant amount of time. Typically, it breaks down like this, and either he or ChatGPT resorted to Google. Undergraduate degree, 4 years. Medical school, 4 years. Residency in orthopaedics, 5 years. Fellowship, 1 to 2 years. Fellowship, he added for himself, is optional, but I did to gain more experience. Apologies if you can hear noises off. It's raining very hard. So that's about 13 to 15 years of training after high school. I've been practising for over 25 years now, so I started my career in surgery around my early 40s, said our man, managing the maths. Can you do a breakdown for me about your career? This way I wrote mine. So you want me to copy and paste details of how long it typically takes to become an accountant. You aren't interested in me personally, because that's exactly what I'll do, unless you tell me about your own career. I'm a specialist in my field, and I'm not here. I'm a specialist, and that's why I got this contract, and not what it typically takes. So you decide. Do you want me to tell you how long it typically takes to be an accountant? Copying what you did? Copy and paste? How? He said, interrupted by the typical British weather. I think that's what you call a cloudburst. It seems to be Niagara Falls coming past my patio windows. Just as quickly as it started, it stopped. Copy and paste? How? He asked. Or do you want to know what I personally did? In which case, tell me what you did, please. Denise, of course, resorted to what she usually does these days. How? I googled the typical time taken to study as an accountant. Copy equals tap and hold to copy the answer I find. Paste equals tap and hold so you can read the answer I found. So you want me to tell you how long it typically takes and not tell you what I did? That man sent a crying face. Here you are. I don't even have to type the answer for you, said Denise, who googled how to become a qualified accountant and took a screenshot. I won't bore you with it. I'm just confused with what you're saying. This is too much for me. I have to go. Please take good care of yourself. I wish you success and also better days ahead. Diddums, a highly qualified doctor, finds it confusing to be asked how long it took him to qualify and resorts to telling me how long it typically takes because he's too old and confused to remember what he personally did. Very sad. Do you have Alzheimer's? I asked about your training, not what typically happens, and I realised that's so confusing, she said, copying the bit where he'd said, typically, it breaks down like this, and then copying this screenshot that she'd found on Google, which says, undergraduate education, 4 years, and a bit of text. Medical school, 4 years. Residency training, 5 to 6 years. Fellowship, 1 to 2 years. Curiously similar, don't you think? Now to tell me your own path, or I'll assume you aren't a surgeon and are just telling me fairy stories. Shock horror, an old lady knows how to use Google. If you ever do give me a sensible answer, I'll tell you mine, but I don't hold out much hope. No, neither did our man. A little advice for you is that you should change from your attitude. Not all men are akin to that. I'm very sure you must have had so much trouble with your late husband. I'm still thinking how he lost his life. Oh, you don't want to know, mate, but he has been stuffed under the bed for times of need. Maybe your attitude contributed to his death. Your character towards men is rude, and if you continue this way, you will end up loosing everyone around you. Think before accusing someone. At first, you asked me if I'm a misogynist. That was rude, even when I told you I have a daughter, and I didn't mind, so I continued the conversation. And then you called me a liar. Imagine telling a man of age 70 a liar for no reason. There are some other accusations you've told me earlier, and now I can see things getting even worse. Your behaviour shows everything about you. You're so rude, and even if you finally be together, you will want to be bossy. Why will a lady be so bossy to her man? Age don't matter. Respect and kindness does. A man is said to be the head, and then a woman should be supportive to her man, not the other way round. Gosh, you're so rude. Sorry, but I have to say the truth to you, Miss Bossy Denise. Okay, so Denise, if you're going to be rude and confrontational, and you're unable to tell me about your career, I'll assume that you're not an orthopaedic surgeon. It's obvious that you aren't. You don't even know how to pretend to be one. Okay, fine, thank you. Okay. It's also obvious that you're just a Nigerian kid, wannabe scammer. Grow up and go back to school. Goodbye. Okay. Please feel free to bleat onto yourself. Okay. Yeah, thanks for your time, said our man. And so, Fennimore was no more. I hope you enjoyed this tale of a failed surgeon. If you did, you know what to do. Please subscribe to my channel. It really does help. Please like this video. Please comment down below. And I'll see you again in another video.